Hi, my name is Cora Guinn, and I'm going to be doing a presentation on a guide to a revolution. A very important thing during a revolution is to have a strong leader. An example of somebody who wasn't a strong leader was Louis XVI. He wasn't properly prepared to be king, and he specialized in many physical activities similar to hunting, and he neglected a lot of the important state affairs due to them not being as exciting. The important state affairs that he tended to neglect kept piling up, and a lot of the emergencies he couldn't fix. And this left him and France with practically no money and more debt than they already were in. An example of another person who wasn't really like King Louis but was a strong leader is Napoleon. He accepted a lot of change that was brought by the revolution, and he supported a lot of the laws that helped strengthen the central government, and a lot of them helped the revolution. He was a strong leader, but he did have a lot of major faults, which led to his downfall. His drive for power, and that led to very huge mistakes, and it caused his empire to not succeed. Strong support is something that's very important during the revolution, and support in numbers is very important, but also support in spirit is as well. Spirit is one of the main things that helps drive a revolution. In the French Revolution, the Third Estate was kicked out of the National Assembly, and their spirit is what drove them to swear not to give up, and it helped them create a constitution. Another important thing is taking action properly. A revolution is very important, and if you don't take things on properly, then it could lead to disastrous consequences. If you act on spur of the moment things or emotions, it could also lead to many problems and put your revolution in jeopardy. Napoleon is an example of this because his most disastrous mistake was when his alliance fell through and he decided to invade Russia. This led to him losing 410,000 soldiers out of an army of 420,000 men. The importance of resources is also very, very important. Using your resources improperly can also lead to your revolution failing. One of the main problems that caused the French Revolution is that the monarchs and nobles didn't use their resources properly. And if you don't use your resources properly, it can lead to more revolutions. Strong ideas are very important. Like what John Green said in one of his crash course videos about the French Revolution is, even if the revolution was a mess, its ideas is what changed human history. Ideas like the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen help drive the revolution and help drive revolutions in history to be made. They had rights such as liberty, property, and security, and it was for everybody and integral to the new Constitution. Radical ideas are embraced and they help lead revolutions. This brought new Enlightenment ideas to the world and the world today. A very important thing during a revolution is to avoid weaknesses. Although the French brought good ideas, it didn't complete a successful revolution. They had many ideas and groups, but none were truly successful. Unlike the French Revolution, the American Revolution, ideas worked very well together, and it helped build a good revolution. This shows the weakness of the French Revolution and the good thing that the American Revolution was able to bring. Government is also very important. Like the American Revolution, a self-governing colony can help support the revolution. You can do this by replacing monarchy. The property, equality, and representation ideas of a revolution and the new government helped form our government today in other countries, which is something that monarchy isn't shown through. A very important thing also is a balance of power. Monarchy didn't cause a lot of problems because not everybody was seen as an equal. And by removing monarchy, you can help everyone view each other as equal and create a government that was meant for the people. A treaty is also very important because the ending of a revolution is the most exciting and relieving part. It helps make peace between you and other people and resolves problems, which is very important, especially during a revolution. Because if you have an unwell-written treaty, you're susceptible to another revolution, and it can be disastrous consequences in the end. Thank you so much, and that was my presentation.